Hey guys, Panya Walker here, and today I'm going to talk about something that I've taken for granted recently. Now, I just opened registration for my Onward and Upward training system online coaching course, and registration will be open for a few days, and I've set the intention for the course to have a deeper impact than ever before for all participants. Now, I rolled out an earlier version of the course back in 2016, and I learned a lot from the experience. And I took those learnings and remade the course from scratch this year with 3 times more content and lots more ways to engage with the material, to take it into your life or your business. But I've been so singularly focused on the course content and on the individual participant experience. I mean, the Onward and Upward training system is something that I've developed after working with hundreds of people, and it embodies what I love most about my work, and that is the client transformation. That's the big payoff for me, and I've seen the system work over and over again. I know that it works, but I've forgotten recently that there are always new people coming to my website or my social media platforms, or even people who follow my work but haven't worked with me directly yet. And I'm reminded of this now because 2 people, one who's been following my work for some time and who knows me pretty well, but who hasn't taken the step to work with me yet, and another who's new to me in my work, well, they both expressed uncertainty around whether or not Onward and Upward training would work for their specific life and business circumstances, or even in their specific parts of the world. And it occurred to me that if they're wondering this, then others might be wondering the same thing. Maybe you're wondering, can the Onward and Upward training system work for you? And my answer to that is, for the last 8 years, I've worked with people across Asia, across Africa, across Europe, and the Americas, helping them to make some of the most significant transformations of their lives, in their health, in their relationships, in their work. Granted, in the beginning, I worked primarily with folks on issues related to their health. And in session, I used a series of somatic or mind-body therapies derived from specialized kinesiology and Eastern approaches to wellness. And over time, the people I helped began to tell other people, and folks started to come to me with more than health issues, with things outside of that area. And I found that the tools I was using had far greater application than I'd first imagined, that they could be used in any number of life areas. But more importantly, I also found that when I taught my clients the somatic, the mind-body therapies that I teach in my online course, they experienced truly lasting change. And they realized that they could do for themselves what I was doing for them in session. And that is true empowerment. And the impact when folks integrate the system into their lives, in my opinion, is nothing short of amazing. I worked with a woman who struggled for 3 years to have a child without success, and after our work together, she completely transformed her life and her lifestyle. And within 5 months of our work together, she found that she'd conceived, and she's now the proud parent of a healthy son. I worked with a gifted practitioner and trainer to top athletes and up-and-coming athletes on his business journey, his business growth journey, because he'd set the intention to grow his business. And in the time that we worked together, he went from having $4,000 to his name to making $250,000 a year. He went from having no staff to a 4-person team operating across multiple cities. I worked with another practitioner who provides spiritual coaching and guidance to people around the world, and she used the system to build out a framework for her own programs and courses. She used it to help her clients. And the beautiful thing about the Onward and Upward training system is that once you learn it and use it in one area, you can replicate it and use it again and again in any number of life areas or business areas. The system works. Now, of course, you have to learn the system and work the system, but the system works. And it can be used in any number of areas to achieve goals as diverse as the people using the system. So my thanks go out to the 2 people who courageously and graciously shared that feedback with me, because it helped me to see that others may be feeling the same way. And it's given me a chance to speak directly to that elephant in the room. So thanks for tuning in. Thanks for sharing, guys. And If you're watching this from anywhere other than my blog at panyawalker.com, head over there. I've got plenty more great content for you, and scroll down. Leave me a comment. Tell me what you think, what you thought about this video, and tell me about other topics you'd like me to cover on the vlog, and I'll see you soon. Until then, much love.